Did you catch this? Spoilers ahead. Reacher Season 3 had a terrifying set of villains, but it looks like Season 4 is aiming to raise the stakes even higher by featuring a new threat for the Alan Ritchson character. In its initial seasons, Prime Video's Reacher had a major villain problem. The show's main character seemed so overpowered and invincible that none of the villains seemed formidable enough compared to him. Although Reacher Season 2 had a lot going on in its favor, its antagonists fell short of posing any real challenge to the Alan Ritchson character. In Season 3, however, the Amazon Prime Video detective series finally fixed this issue by adapting Lee Child's Persuader. Adapting the book allowed the show to feature two of its most intimidating antagonists, Paulie and Quinn. While Paulie had the size to give Reacher a run for his money in a one-on-one showdown, Quinn had the ruthlessness and intensity to strike immense fear. As compelling as Paulie and Quinn may seem as villains, though, they might have nothing on the new adversaries Reacher will likely face in Season 4. Paulie and Quinn were great in Season 3, but Reacher Season 4's villains could be even better. The Roths from Lee Child's Gone Tomorrow are cold-blooded villains. No villain in Reacher Seasons 1 and 2 had what it took to stand their ground against the Alan Ritchson character in a one-on-one fistfight. The villains in both seasons had to both outgun and outnumber Jack Reacher to be able to stand a chance against him. In Season 3, however, the huge Paulie came along and showed Reacher how strong he was by knocking him down with one slap across his face. Paulie and Reacher's final showdown in Season 3 also proved to be the series' best fight sequence because of how Reacher struggled to beat him. Xavier Quinn, too, proved to be an effective villain because of how ruthlessly he eliminated anyone who stood in his way. By adapting Lee Child's Gone Tomorrow, however, Reacher will seemingly raise the bar even higher for its villains in Season 4. In the original book, the main villains, Svetlana and Lila Hoth, play a deceptive game by initially acting like victims and gaining Reacher's sympathy. Reacher sees through their deception, but the two characters almost always manage to stay one step ahead of him. It is eventually revealed that beyond their deceptively kind exteriors, the two female characters are ruthless terrorists who have brutally tortured and killed many on camera. Jack Reacher, too, almost ends up getting a similar treatment before, in the nick of time, he manages to save himself. While only time will tell whether Reacher Season 4 will be able to effectively portray them and the level of threat they pose, they could potentially appear even scarier than Paulie and Quinn if the show gets them right. Reacher Season 4's villains are breaking a major series trend. The Prime Video show has not had female villains so far. Since Season 1, Prime Video's Reacher has only featured male antagonists. While it was Kleiner in Season 1, Langston took over as Season 2's main villain. Then, in Season 3, Quinn and Paulie were the overarching antagonists, with no female villains in sight. By picking Gone Tomorrow as its source material, Reacher Season 4 is finally about to break a major series trend by featuring two women in negative roles. This not only subverts expectations but also brings something new to the table by adding a unique dynamic to Reacher's usual fare of conflicts and fights. Given how Reacher Season 3's final showdown did a brilliant job of portraying the limits of the titular character's physical strength, it would make sense for Season 4 to pull off something similar by highlighting Reacher's thinking abilities when he faces scheming and manipulative villains like the Roths. Hopefully, the two villains portrayed in the series will be as formidable as they seem in the original book. Thanks for watching.